Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I'm Hashim Ali Khan here. Presently I am giving the lectures on the subject Financial Accounting 1. In this subject I have started the topic Rectification of Errors. I have provided the video on the theoretical part of what is rectification of errors, what are the different types of errors, how to solve, how to rectify the errors. So if you have watched that theoretical video, then definitely you can be able to understand the problems. So before watching the problems, I suggest you to go and watch the video on theory of rectification of errors. And already I have provided two videos on short problems and main problems. Two main problems I have completed on rectification of errors. Now in this video, I'm going to explain you the third and fourth problem on rectification of errors. So if you are new to my channel, I suggest you to visit the playlist of my channel. I have provided the videos on a number of subjects. You select your subject, watch the video, gain a lot of knowledge on your subjects. Now I'm starting the next problem, that is problem number 3. And before starting the problem, I expect that you are having the problem set, problems which I have provided in the link under my description. So I'm starting the next problem, that is problem number 3. See the problem. Give the rectification entries for the following errors. So some errors are given, we have to rectify. First error is rectification of error. Sales to X rupees 2000 credited to his account as rupees 200. Sales to X rupees 2000. So what is the correct entry when we sell the goods to X? X account data to sales. X account should be debited, sales account should be credited. So sales to X 2000 credited to his account, that means X account as rupees 200. When we sell the goods, X account should have been debited, but instead of debiting, we have taken on the credit side of X. So it is a one-sided error. The error is there only in X account. X account should have been debited by 2000, but instead of debiting, the accountant has taken wrongly on the credit side 200. So first of all, we have to remove that 200 rupees by mistake we have taken on credit side, and 2000 rupees which we have not debited on debit side, that also we have to take. So totally 2200 rupees we have to debit X account. Then only the error will be rectified. So how to rectify? It is a one-sided error. Instead of debiting 2000 rupees, his account is credited by 200. This error will be rectified by debiting X account by 2200. So X account debit side we have to take 2200. Out of this 2200, 200 by wrongly we have taken on the credit side. To cancel that, we are debiting 200. And 2000 rupees which we have not debited, now we are debiting. So totally 2200 rupees we have to debit to X account. So on debit side of X account, we should write to correction of wrong posting on credit side 200, dated so and so. This we should take it on the debit side of X account. That's it. Now, second error. A credit purchase of furniture rupees 9000 from Z. A credit purchase of furniture of rupees 9000 from Z. The journal entry is furniture account data to Z account 9000. Was posted as 900 to the respective accounts. Respective account means both furniture account and Z account. The correct entry furniture account data to Z account. So instead of taking 9000, we have taken only 900 in both the columns. So how much short amount we have taken? 9000 minus 900, 8100 rupees less we have taken. So now we have to take 8100 in both the accounts. In both the accounts means furniture account as well as Z account. So it is a two-sided error. Instead of 9000 rupees, 900 is taken in both the accounts. So 8100 rupees short taken in both the accounts. So it will be rectified by passing the entry furniture account data to Z account 8100. So earlier instead of 9000 we have taken only 900 in both the accounts. So we have to take 8100 in both the accounts, furniture account data to Z account. Now third, a cash sale of rupees 10,000 to Rajesh was posted to sales account as 1,000. A cash sale to Rajesh. We are not concerned with Rajesh because we are selling the goods on cash. The entry will be cash account data to sales account. Cash account data to sales account. It's a cash transaction, not credit transaction. So we are not concerned with Rajesh. So what is the error? A cash sale of 10,000 to Rajesh was posted to sales account as 1,000. By mistake, in sales account credit side, instead of taking 10,000, we have taken only 1,000. So 9,000 rupees short we have taken on credit side of sales account. Now how to rectify? The credit side of sales account should be increased by 9,000. Because instead of 10,000 we have taken only 9,000. So it's a one-sided error. 9,000 rupees short taken on credit side of sales account. It will be rectified by crediting sales account by rupees 9,000. So credit side of sales account we should write on by correction of wrong amount taken as rupees 1,000 instead of 10,000. Instead of 10,000 we have taken only 1,000 on the credit side of sales account on so and so date. So now we have to credit the sales account by 9,000. Next, a credit sale of rupees 10,000 to Amit was posted as 1,000 in his account. A credit sale of rupees 10,000 to Amit. The entry will be Amit account data to sales. Amit account data to sales. How much? 10,000. Was posted as 1,000 to his account. His account means Amit's account was debited by only 1,000. Actually, we sold the goods for 10,000. So we have to take 10,000 rupees to Amit's account, debit side. But instead of 10,000, we have taken only 1,000. So 9,000 rupees we have to debit to Amit's account. Only one-sided error. Only in Amit's account there is an error. Debit side we should have taken 10,000, but by mistake we have taken 1,000. So 9,000 rupees short we have taken on Amit's account debit side. Now we debit Amit's account by 9,000. So it is a one-sided error. Instead of debiting 10,000, only 1,000 is debited. Still 9,000 rupees to be debited to Amit's account. It will be rectified by debiting Amit's account by 9,000 as follows. So debit side of Amit account we should write on to correction of wrong amount taken instead of 10,000, only 1,000 taken on date so and so. That's the sentence you have to write on debit side of Amit's account. And the amount to be taken is 9,000. That's it. Now last one. Salaries paid for the month of March 5,000 was not posted. Salary paid. The entry will be salary account data to cash. So salary paid not posted to that account, not posted to the account. To the account means salary account. It is not posted to salary account. That is the meaning. So it's a one-sided error. The error is there only in salaries account. We have to debit salary account, but we have not debited. Now we debit it. So this error will be rectified by debiting the salaries account by rupees 5,000. So it is a one-sided error. The salaries account was not debited by 5,000. It can be rectified by debiting salaries account by rupees 5,000 as follows. So debit side you should write on to correction of salaries not posted on so and so date. Amount you should take 5,000. That's all. So this is the end of problem number 3. Now we'll start the next main problem on rectification of errors, that is problem number 4. Already 3 problems we have completed. See, every error will be a unique error, different error. So you have to understand what is the error, how to rectify it. Now I am reading out the 4th problem. Write entries for rectification of the following errors. Write entries for the rectification of the following errors. Now first one, sales book was overcast by rupees 100. Sales book was overcast by rupees 100. So when sales book is overcast, overcast means over added, taken more amount, that is overhead. So sales book was overcast by 100. So the total of the sales book will be posted to sales account. So sales account will be credited. When we sell the goods, customer account data to sales. So always sales account is credited. So on credit side of sales account, it is overcast, taken more. Now how to rectify? It's a one-sided error because the error is there only in sales account. We have taken 100 rupees more on credit side. So we have to take 100 rupees on debit side. That effect will cancel. So here it is a one-sided error. The total of sales book will be posted to sales account. Sales account was credited 100 rupees more. It will be rectified by debiting sales account by rupees 100 as follows. So debit side you should write down to correction of sales book overcast on date so and so. The debit side of sales account we should write down the sentence to correction of sales book overcast on date so and so and take in the amount column 100 rupees. That's all. Next, a sale of rupees 50 to X was wrongly debited to the account of Y. A sale of goods of rupees 50 to Mr. X. The entry is X account debtor to sales. The X account should have been debited, but by mistake X account is not debited. Y's account was debited. By mistake Y's account was debited. Now the rectifying entry is X account debtor to Y's account. Earlier we have not debited X account, now we debit X account. By mistake we have debited Y account, now we credit Y account. Now we credit Y account. So it is a two-sided error. Instead of debiting X account, by mistake debited to Y account. The Y account should be credited now. Because by mistake it is debited, now it will be credited. The Y account should be credited and X account was not debited earlier, now we debit it. So X account debtor to Y's account. Now general expenses of rupees 18 was posted in the general ledger as 80 rupees. General expenses paid, the entry will be general expenses account debtor to cash. The general expenses account should have been debited by 18 rupees. But by mistake instead of 18 rupees, 80 rupees was debited to general expense. How much extra amount? 80 minus 18, 62 rupees more we have debited to general expense account. Now we credit general expense account by rupees 62. It's a one-sided error. So narration will be, it's a one-sided error. It can be rectified by crediting general expenses account. By crediting general expenses account by rupees 62 as follows. Now the sentence will be, by correction of wrong amount 80 rupees instead of 18 on date so and so. That's all. Now fourth error, a bills receivable of rupees 155 was passed through bills payable book. This bill was given by P. A bill receivable has been received from P. The correct entry when we receive the bill is bills receivable account debtor to P's account. But by mistake, the entry was not made in bills receivable book. By mistake, it is made. The entry was made in bills payable book. So what is the entry when bills payable is there? The entry will be P's account debtor to bills payable. The correct entry is bills receivable account debtor to P's account. But by mistake, it is recorded in bills payable book. In bills payable book, the entry will be P's account debtor to bills payable. Now rectifying entry. Now rectifying entry will be, first of all, bills receivable should have been debited, but we have not debited. Here bills receivable, correct entry bills receivable should have been debited, but it is not debited. Now we debit. Now we debit bills receivable account. Bills payable account was wrongly credited. Wrongly credited. Now to cancel it, we have to debit. To cancel the bills payable account credited, now we have to debit it. The bills receivable account debtor 155, bills payable account 155. Now actually P's account should have been credited. P's account should have been credited by 155. But by mistake, P's account was debited by 155. So when we have taken the amount on the wrong side, instead of credit side, we have taken on the debit side. Now we credit the account with double the amount. With double the amount. 155 plus 155, 310. Now P's account should be credited by 310. Why 310? Because actually we have to credit P's account by 155, we have not credited. Now we credit. By mistake we have debited P's account. by mistake we have debited P's account. To cancel that, we have to credit it. So 2 times we have to credit. One, we have to write the P's account should be created for bills receivable. Secondly, by mistake we have debited P's account. To cancel it, we have to credit it. So 2 times we have to credit P's account, 155, totally 310 rupees we have to credit. By 2 P's account, 3 times. Next one is legal expenses of 119 rupees paid to Mr. Hari was debited to his personal account. When legal expenses are paid, the correct entry will be legal expenses account data to cash. This is the correct entry when legal expenses are paid. But by mistake, the accountant has debited Hari's account. Hari was the person who is providing legal services. So Hari's account was debited. So now we have to credit Hari. Because correct entry is legal expenses should have been debited. It was not debited. Now we debit legal expenses. Hari's account was by mistake debited. Now we credit it. So rectification entry will be legal expenses account data to Hari account. It's a two-sided error. It can be rectified by passing the following entry. Legal expenses account data to Hari account 119. That's it. Now last error is rupees 150 received from Gopal was debited to Govind account. Now here the mistakes are 2. Now see carefully. Rupees 150 received from Gopal. The correct entry is cash account data to Gopal account. Gopal account should have been credited, but it is not credited. Instead of that, Govind account was debited to Govind account. So 2 mistakes. The first mistake, Gopal account should have been credited, but it is not credited. Second mistake, Govind account was debited unnecessarily. So to remove that, Govind account should be credited. And also Gopal account was not credited, now we credit. So error will be rectified by crediting Gopal account and also by crediting Govind account. By mistake debited Govind account, so we credit Govind to cancel that effect. And Gopal has given the cash, Gopal account should be credited by 150. So it's a two-sided error. It can rectify by crediting Gopal account by 150 and also Govind account should be credited by 150. So if in Gopal's account credit side, by correction of amount received on date, by correction of amount received on so and so date, 150 rupees. And Govind's account credit side by correction of wrong debit given. By correction of wrong debit given on date so and so. That's all. So this is the end of problem number 4. Come on students, now we'll start problem number 5. See the 5th problem I am reading out. Rectify the following errors by using suspense account. The previous problem, this sentence was not given. First time it is given that rectification of errors by using suspense account. That means already we have transferred the difference to suspense account. Now we have to rectify the errors by using suspense account. For example, if it is a one-sided error, the error will be there only in one account. For example, sales account was undercast. Sales account, book was undercast. That means in the sales account, credit side is less. Now we have to credit sales account and we have to give the corresponding debit to suspense account. Similarly, purchases book is undercast. So purchase book is undercast means purchase account debit side was taken less. Now we have to debit purchase account. The corresponding credit we have to give to suspense account. The dual effect will be completed by using suspense account. So one account as usual we have to debit or credit and the other account should be used suspense account. For example, if a particular account has to be debited, we debit that account and credit should be given to suspense account. If a particular account is to be credited, we credit that account and debit will be given to suspense account. So when specifically it is asking you to use the suspense account to rectify the errors, then for every transaction we pass the entry. We will not give the narration or explanation just like the previous problem. In the previous problem when it was one-sided error, we simply have given the explanation. Narration we have given. We have not passed the entry. But now we have to pass the entry by completing the entry using the suspense account. So in this fifth problem, rectify the following errors by using suspense account. The first 1, 2, 3, 4, first point. Goods sold to Raju were not posted to his account. Now see here. Goods sold to Raju. What is the entry? Raju account data to sales. The Raju account should have been debited and sales account should have been credited. So here what is the error? His account was not debited, were not posted to his account. His account means Raju's account. We have not debited Raju's account. Now we debit Raju's account. It's a one-sided error. The error is there only in Raju's account. We have not debited to Raju account. Now we debit Raju account. So credit should be given to suspense account because it is asking in the problem using suspense account you have to rectify the error. Using suspense account. The rectification entry will be Raju's account data to suspense account 195. 195 is the amount. Second one, purchaser's book total was overcast by rupees 500. Purchaser's book total was overcast, taken more by rupees 500. See here, the purchaser's book total will go to purchaser's account. Purchaser's book is a subsidiary book in which all credit purchases will be recorded. Periodically, we find the total of the purchase book and post this total of purchase book to purchase account. Purchase account always will be debited. When we purchase the goods, the entry will be purchaser's account data to supplier's account or creditor's account. So always we debit purchase account. So purchase account will show debit balance. Purchase account will always show debit balance. Now it is what had happened. Purchase book total was overcast by 500. So purchaser's account debit side we have taken 500 rupees more overcast. So debit side purchase account 500 rupees more. So now we have to credit purchase account. Because debit side we have taken more. So to cancel that we have to take on credit side 500 rupees. The purchaser's account should be credited. The debit should be given to suspense account. The rectification entry will be suspense account data to purchaser's account. Suspense account data to purchase account. Sales book total was undercast by rupees 63. Sales book total was undercast by rupees 63. Just now I told you the purchaser's book will go to purchase account. Sales book total will be posted to sales account. Sales account. So sales book is a subsidiary book in which all credit sales are recorded. Periodically we find the total of sales book and post it to sales account. Here while calculating there was undercast. The sales book is undercast means taken less. So the sales book total was less, so sales account also we have taken less amount. So sales account will be created. When we sell the goods, the entry will be customer's account data to sales. When we sell the goods to customers, entry will be customer account data to sales. Always sales account will be created. Now on credit side we have taken undercast. On credit side of sales account there is undercast by rupees 63. Now we have to increase it. So credit side only we should take 63 rupees. Sales account should be credited by 63 rupees. So debit should be given to suspense account. So entry will be suspense account data to sales account 63. Next fourth one is purchase returns book total was undercast by rupees 26. Purchase return book is also a subsidiary book in which all purchase returns are recorded. What is the entry for purchase return? Supplier's account data to purchase return account. See here, purchases will show debit balance. Purchase return will show credit balance. So purchase return account will be credited and supplier account should be debited when we make purchase return. So purchase return, while totaling the purchase return book, there is undercasting, taken less. So purchase return account was taken less on credit side. Purchase return account was taken less on credit side. Now we take credit side more, that amount. How much amount? 26 amount. So entry will be suspense account data to purchase return. This is the rectifying entry. Purchase return को 26 rupees कम लिए थे. Purchase return के account में credit side we have taken less amount. Now we credit purchase return account. When we credit purchase return, we should give the debit to suspense account. So suspense account data to purchase return account. Next one, cash received from Ganesh rupees 222 was posted to his account as 2222. Cash received from Ganesh. Entry will be cash account data to Ganesh account. So Ganesh account should have been credited by 222 rupees because actual amount received is 222. But by mistake, Ganesh account was credited by 2222. That means 2000 rupees more we have taken on the credit side of Ganesh account. 2000 rupees more we have taken on credit side of Ganesh account. That 2000 rupees will debit to Ganesh account. Debit to Ganesh account. To cancel that, instead of crediting 222, we have credited 2222. So 2000 rupees more we have credited, that 2000 rupees will debit to Ganesh account. So rectifying entry, Ganesh account data to suspense account. Ganesh account data to suspense account, 2000. Last one, cash paid to Raghu 880 was posted to his account as 280. Cash paid to Raghu. The entry will be Raghu account data to cash. When cash paid to Raghu, Raghu account data to cash. So Raghu should have been debited by 880. Raghu's account should have been debited by 880. But by mistake, how much we have debited? 280 we have debited. Instead of debiting 880, we have debited 280. That means 600 rupees short we have debited. 600 rupees short we have debited to Raghu. Now we debit 600. Raghu's account will be debited 600. Right? So which account should be credited? Suspense account. So Raghu's account data to suspense account 600. That's it. So we have passed all the rectifying entries by using suspense account. Now we will open a suspense account and find out how much would be the opening balance of suspense account. See here, suspense account may show debit balance or suspense account may show credit balance. We don't know. After recording all these entries, rectifying entries, we'll make a suspense account. Now see here, suspense account I have prepared here. Debit side, credit side. We don't know what is the opening balance. The opening balance may come on debit side or it may come on credit side. That we can know only after posting the rectification entries. Now first entry, Raju's account data to suspense account. The suspense account is credited. Suspense account is credited. The suspense account credit side I take by Raju. By Raju. Raju's account. How much? 195. Come on, one entry posted. Second entry, suspense account data to purchases account. The suspense account is debited to purchases account. To purchases, how much? 500. Similarly, suspense account data to sales. Suspense account data to sales. So debit side we take to sales. How much? 63. Then here, suspense account data to purchase return. So suspense account is debited to purchase return. Purchase return. How much? 26. Next entry is Ganesh account data to suspense account. The suspense account is credited by Ganesh. How much? 2000. Last entry, Raghu's account data to suspense account. The suspense account is credited by Raghu. How much? 600. So we have posted all the entries into the suspense account, ledger account. Now we find out the balance. See which side is more. It is apparent that credit side is more. How much is the credit side? 195 plus 2000 plus 600. 2795. 2795. 2795. From 2795 I subtract the three items. Minus 500, minus 63, minus 26. So 2206 is the balance. This 2206 I am taking here. 2206. This is the balancing figure. This dash. So to be on the safer side, We have taken on both the sides, to balance brought down, by balance brought down. We don't know where it will come. So we have left it. Now after posting all the entries, we come to know that credit side is more, debit side is less. So balancing figure will get on debit side. So there is an opening balance of suspense account of rupees 2,206. This is the opening balance of suspense account, which is not given in the problem. We have calculated by making the suspense account. So this is the end of problem number 5. This problem is entirely different from the previous problem. So we have completed totally 5 main problems on rectification of errors. I have explained to the best of my ability each and every point. So it may happen that you may not be able to understand the first glance itself. It will require some patience. It will require some effort to listen it, not only once, twice, thrice. If you watch the video some 2 times, 3 times, definitely you can be able to get a grasp on this topic. I already told you this rectification of error is a little bit difficult chapter compared to others, because every error will be a unique error. You have to understand it. You have to find out what is the original entry. If you are having a strong hold on journal entries, then only you can be able to understand this topic. So put a little bit more effort. Don't ignore it. Normally students will think that we will learn only simple chapters. Difficult chapters they ignore. That is not the right way of getting the knowledge. Forget about examination. Examination, anyway you will get the minimum passing mark, you will pass them away, you will get the degree. That is not the end of the matter. The end of the matter is how much grasp you are having in your field of study. That's more. So hope you are understanding my point. So if you like my lectures, give a like to the video, share it, subscribe it, and give your precious comments. We'll continue in the next video, the next problem.